Episode of Good Dunning here, Wednesday, with Good Dunning, guys. My name's Josh. I used to be Mr. Floyd, but we're integrating Mr. Floyd. And so my name's Josh, and welcome to a sun-themed episode of Good Dunning with Mr. Floyd. I'm going to do something here. Hopefully this helps to make the camera look better. Here we go. So there. Aha! Welcome to a crystal clear episode of Good Dunning with Mr. Floyd. It's amazing, your thumbprint there. We carry these cameras around. Generally, you carry a cell phone and you have no protection on the lens, right? You would never do that with your DSLR, right? And so, so the lens, I didn't realize how much schmutz I had on the lens there. But Good Dunning, guys. Welcome to another fabulous and furry episode of Good Dunning with Lindsay and her amazing birthday. I don't have any birthday stuff because I'm going to get to it. Happy birthday to you, Lindsay. We love you. And happy birthday, everybody. Come join me in a rising. And you can do it in the chat, right? By typing it in. Happy birthday, Lindsay. We love you, Lindsay. My singing's terrible. Happy birthday to you, Lindsay. My life wouldn't be the same without you. We're grateful for you. We love you too. One Channel 9 with Frankenstein. There we go. But no, happy birthday, Lindsay. Seriously. Grateful that I spent any part of your birthday here with me here and us. So Good Dawning, great birthday. And have an amazing day, Lindsay. Seriously, Lindsay. I am grateful to know you. And sucks that you live like 4,000 miles away, but 3,000 plus miles away. But at some point, I'm sure we will all meet up. But yes, soul sister, we love you. And I wouldn't be the same soul without knowing, I'm not the same soul because I got to know you. And I am grateful. Happy solar return there, Lindsay. Grace, Good Dunning. Shelly, Bonnie. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to do a couple things differently. All right, so I've got the Radley Valentine Angel, the Radley Valentine Angel Oracle, Hay House. So we're going to ask some questions here, but you're going to ask the question. You're going to get your own answers. Choose your own adventure here. Karma, Good Dawning. Nice to see you. Victor Brother. Yeah, the video, the aforementioned videos that were mentioned on Truth Wave there, and it was, before I had to jump in the shower, was, I went to Rocky Mountain National Park 2 days ago, and so if you want to check that out, enjoy, and I don't want to fold these in backwards. You ever do that? You shuffle your deck, and you realize half your Oracle deck is upside down and backwards, and you're like, what did I do? You shuffled it that way. But yeah, so we went to Rocky Mountain National Park. It was 32 degrees and 50-mile-an-hour winds. It was fun. But yeah, it was fun nonetheless. So, Angela will be live with us on Saturday, 2 weeks. And if you didn't see, we're going to do another one today, but we posted an Angelic Angela short if you did not get to see that. So please check that out as well, because Angela is angelic. You've been out and about lately. Who is we? No, just me and the only friend I have in Colorado, which is my ex, actually, Carmen. But yeah, so we went to Rocky Mountain National Park. The one thing we did figure out when we were together is that we like to take drives in the mountains, and so we did. All right, so let's see what we got. This is the deck, the Angel's Answers deck from Bradley Valentine. So from your end, do you have a question for yourself? Not for me. But think of something that you want an answer to. We're going to ask the angels through Radley Valentine. Then we're going to do an oracle through the Full Moon Oracle. And then we'll do a card through Isis here. The Full Moon Oracle, this came from Winter Wolf Tarot, who I watch on occasion here. And so, yeah, she's a good soul. And so if you get a chance, Winter Wolf Tarot there. But otherwise, guys, let's do the questiones here. So what do you have as a question for your universe, for yourself? What are you thinking about or not thinking about in your frame there? So with the cards here, I'm going to cut these cards into 3. Un, deux, and trois. And from your end, ask a question here. We're going to give you an answer. All right, I'm going to peel it from the top here. And so hopefully you have a question formulated. and we'll see what the angels have as an answer for you. All right, and I'll even formulate a question on my own, and only it's like the magical question. If you believe, you can't say that like normal. Like if you believe, it has to be like some sort of like, you have to sound like some sort of like mystic or something. Only if you believe, right? You see, you have to sound mystical. So we're gonna ask one more three questions. So formulate another question if you have one. If you don't have one, that's fine. I will ask the angels again, and here we go. In the near future. So whatever you're thinking about is in the near future. I'm kind of thinking, I understand what near future is, but in the near future. The near future for you is different, could be different for the near future, could be tomorrow, or it could be 6 months, or even a decade, but near is it's all relative, right? Most of everything is relative to you in this universe. So in the near future. And then the last question, formulate another and a third question here. And we will ask the angels here. All right, so if you're asking one question, here we go. Here's the answer. There's something better. So who knows? But better is always good, right? I mean, there's something better. So if you're looking for something, there's something better coming in. So don't settle, right? A lot of us settle, like if you're with somebody and they're like, let's go eat here. And you're like, oh, fine. But you really wanted this, you settle, right? Where are you settling? So don't settle. There's something better coming in, right? Always see better, right? But, all right, so let's go with the full moon oracle here. These cards are great. They're foiled on the side. See that? Ooh. So yeah. So we're gonna give them a quick shuffle off, I guess here. Felicia, good dawning. 22 crew in. Oh, 24 now. All right. Lakeside. Good dawning, beautiful soul. All right, so let's I love the foil on the sides. It really doesn't mean anything, but it looks good. All right, so let's cut the deck here. Un, dos, tres. All right, let's see what we got. We'll take the bottom card as energetics. And then top three, un, dos, and tres, as how we receive said energetics. They also work with the moon phases here, so I'll give you the moon phase, but so you can kind of correlate the energies. And we just had a new moon, and a fire homo with Jared, which I was busy and not able to attend. But yeah, before I split town, my goal is to get to another fire homo with Jared there for sure. All right, so let's see. Hershey, good dawning, awesome soul. Thank you for doing all the YouTube stuff on your way in. As Hershey says, awesome. Love you guys. I love all of you guys. I'm grateful. All right, so what they're asking us to do today is to be nurturing, and put, these cards are amazing, and put love into action. And of course, love is always the answer, generally speaking. Love is, not always, but lean with love and then take it from there. But all right, so put love in action. It's also it's considered the first quarter moon there. So what are you building, right? And then finally it says for emotions, it also goes by the earth signs. So water and emotion, that would be me, right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit of emotional water. Only a little. Like the entire Pacific Ocean in some cases, right? But yeah, so put love into action. Let's see how we do that, right? How do we put love into action? Well, I mean, you have your own ideas, but let's see what the cards say, right? All right, so the first card is balance. That works. What are we balancing? And for myself, it's my shadow side and my light side at the moment. That's where I'm working. In also balancing what? My divine feminine and my divine masculine, right? So if we're working in balance between the two, I'm not standing out of balance. It's easier to put love in action, right? Because I'm not leaning way too far in broken divine feminism and then sitting there emotional with the water. And I'm not all action here in Action Jackson on the masculine side, trying to throw my energy around to create something, right? So if you're like hustle culture would be like broken divine masculine if you're like hustling. I gotta work, I gotta. That's like the broken divine, right? So finding your balance, and then Right now, I'm finding my balance between my dark and my light, and integrating all the shadow aspects that it's amazing once you start integrating a lot of things just that you used to do self-soothing falls away. All right, so finding your balance. Then we have spring equinox. So yeah, balance. So it's talking about Osted, the spring equinox. And then if we flip it around, it's dealing with the root chakra, generally for out of balance, right? And the root chakra. And then the moon is, it's not giving us a moon, it's just giving us the equinox instead. So finding that balance, right? Where you can hold that egg up for 1 second when the sun, theoretically, when the sun hits the, right, exactly. Who knows? But has anybody ever tried that? Did you ever get an egg to stand up on an equinox? Reversal, see yourself in new light. So again, putting love into action, you'd have to see yourself, generally speaking, in some sort of new light. 14 is a 5 as well. This card was 43, which equals a 7, which is lucky, right? And then this one's 19, which is an 8, or a 10, which is 1, theoretically, or a 10. So it's you, right? So see yourself in a new light. And if you're using numbers, right? The one that I use, and I know like GG333 has pointed it out before, like the Numerical Academy, GGG333. And there's a bunch of other numerologists out there. Guys, are we still going to Joanne Sacred Scribes, right? When you see numbers there, right? Because yeah, exactly. 14 reversal. So see yourself in a brand new light. It's a waning gibbous moon. So it's asking you, and a waning gibbous moon equals a shift, right? So each of the moons themselves can equal something as, I knew the new moon and the full moon, but the waning gibbous equals shift. So what are you shifting? And then it's the earth element here is fire, or yourself. So see yourself in a new light, integrate those energies, and it's so much easier when you're clear to put love into action because you can see it better, right? And last but not least, we have number 5, right? And that's my life. I'm a life path 5. So yes, wisdom. There you go. Let's get the do not disturb, right? There we go. Oh, all right, so choose wisely. These are amazing art. Whoever did the art on these are amazing. All right, so choose wisely. Wisdom. So it's asking full moon. So fulfillment is a full moon. So it's asking you to find yourself fulfilled. And of course, the full moon right behind her. And she looks rather wise. I'm not going to say anything other than that. But that is definitely one wise-looking woman there. So I don't know. And then the earth sign is air for intellect. So if we put it all together here, it's saying asking you to put love into action, so become nurturing is what they want us to be, right? And that's a side that I have not the most nurturing guy at times. I'm East Coast style. I can be abrupt and such, and that's part of my shadow side. And so we're working on not being so like just abrupt, like terribly abrupt in some cases. Yeah. So balance, finding your balance, and not standing on a balance beam, but balance between divine feminine, divine masculine, love and hate, right? Shadow and light in yourself. Finding that balance generally will put you in a space of love. Then we have number 14, reversal, seeing yourself in a new light. So in order to find that balance, generally you need to see yourself in a brand new light. And I didn't really let you look at the card there. So if you want to look at the picture there, kind of a mirrored picture there, like sliding doors, right? And then finally, number 5, choose wisely, wisdom, right? So if you do all that, generally speaking, you will learn to put love into action. And again, we think winter. What deck amazing. This is the, here you go. This is the Full Moon Oracle, Cycles of the Sun and the Moon by Sharon Moxon. And again, this was received to myself here as a giveaway from Winter Wolf Tarot. And so you can check her out on YouTube. But that's the deck. Here's the back of the box so you can see the idea of the cards here. Oops, upside down. There we go. But yeah, I love the artwork on this deck. So yeah, the Full Moon Oracle deck. All right, thanks. And thank you, Winter Wolf, for that deck. I've been to our channel in a minute, but we won it about 6 months ago, a year ago. I haven't used it that often, but I'm trying to work it in. And who knows? I am looking for a new deck. So as I'm out and about in my universe, if there's any, and I know one metaphysical store, you don't want to buy a deck there because any place that takes the price, you know, it has the ISBN number and then it has usually the MSRP price on the back of it. They put a sticker over it and jack the price. You don't want to. Generally, if they're charging more than the retail, you don't want to. I'm not going to karmically buy from them. So. But thank you, Lindsay. All right, so let's see what Isis has to tell us today as well. Goddess Mother Isis to help us heal the mother wounds, the womb wounds, the childhood traumas, and stand in our divinity. So let's see what we have from Isis here. We need a book for this one. And of course, this is, everybody knows this deck, generally. It's the definitive Isis deck by Elena Fairchild. There really isn't much more for Isis. This is the definitive deck. And there's this pocket deck as well. And if you get this deck, it gives you, the italics would be what you get in pocket. And then it gives you like 2 to 3, sometimes 4 pages per card. It's remember we used to do that. And it would take me like 15 to 20 minutes. I was rushing out the door. But nobody ever sit in the chamber with, I don't think too many of us did that. But, all right, so let's see what we got here, guys. From Goddess Isis. Today we'll take the bottom card, and it's the Key of Life. All right, we have not seen this card before. See, all these cards in the decks that you have that you never get to see, right? How many cards have you seen like 50 times, and then how many cards you've never seen? Spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life, right? There we go. So let's see what we've got from Goddess Isis here on the Key of Life. Not the key of music, right? Songs in the key, but that's Stevie Wonder. But Key of Life, right? JK. These are in alphabetical order here. So LMNOP. So JKL. There we go. We're almost there. Not. E. Oh, there it is. HI. There it is. Next one. All right. The Key of Life. There you go. All right, so the Key of Life. Spinning the Ankh. The Key of Life. The Key of Life is a mysterious Ankh. And the looped cross held in the hand of Isis. This mystery is opening up to you now. The Ankh pretends new life being born through you now. Actually, the Ankh portends. There we go. The Ankh portends. Let's say this in proper English here. A new life being born through you now. It could be in a creative sense, in a physical sense, in terms of health, or even a child that wishes to be born, or a new project that needs to be created in service to humanity. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more wholeness and fulfillment. Let it happen. So there we go. All right, so the Key of Life, and I'll let you look at the card there for a moment. So let things happen for you guys. You are the life that, there you go. So, things are happening, and are you seeing things happening in your universe? Let's see who called it. Get a message. Okay, we'll see who called. New voicemail, but we can't see who called. That's weird. All right, so with the Do Not Disturb. What was the Isis card number? 43. There's no specific number for an Isis card. 43 was balance. That's the 43 card. Finding balance in yourself was the number 43 card. Yasmin, something I can't remember on the Adam used Adam uses Boland, maybe? I don't know. All right, so thank you, guys. So thank you, Isis, as well. We'll keep the Isis card out in case we need it for some reason. But the Key of Life. So, and in my case, life is starting to shift and become. What about you guys? What are you seeing in your universe? Are you starting to see physical shifts? Of course, now that I mentioned Stevie Wonder, I can't get the key of the main song from one of the songs is stuck in my head now. And book, what page was the card number 43, Lindsay? The only 43. Felicia, the only 43 was the balance card. And that came from the moon deck. But, All right, guys. So how are we doing today, Lindsay? Any big birthday plans there? Favor to you and your birthday there. We love you, Lindsay, and only see amazing and better for you. So today because it's we see amazing, right? We're gonna work with and we want change, right? Amazing change, right? We're gonna work with the aventurine today that I got from when I worked at the crystal shop. Now knowing what I know about crystals and prices and shops, woo, grateful I'm not there. I'd be hard pressed to want to sell anything. Yeah, tumbled stone for $10 and it cost them 5 cents. Yeah, I'd be hard. I mean, I understand, but I'd be hard pressed to want to sell it. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. What's up, Clint? All right, so yeah. All right, so let's see what we've got here. What we're going to do today is work with the I am. Today's Wednesday. We're going to clear energies from the middle of the week, and of course, what is today? Mike. Hump day, right? So there we go. 2020. Yeah, and today's a 22 portal as well. October 10, 22. Or today 23rd. Yesterday might have been. Yeah, today's the 22nd. That's what I thought. So today's a 22 as well. The number of partnership in the numerology there, but you can always look it up on Joanne's Sacred Scribes, which is there's not too many definitive websites, but that's one of them. And even it was funny when Pam Gregory was like, "Yeah, you can go to Joanne's Sacred Scribe." I was like, "What?" Even Pam Gregory's like, "Yeah, go to Joanne's Sacred Scribe." I fell over when she's like, I utilize it too." I'm like, "What?" So yeah, it's like funny how many people use that website. And most of my tarot readers use it. Anybody I watch who does tarot online, outside of our group, but I haven't watched in about a minute, but they all use it too. So yeah, so today is the number of partnership. Today's the number of coming together, movement forward, right? So 10 is endings, right? 22, and then of course if you want to add it could be 10, 22, 25, right? But the 25 there also is changes, right? So what are you allowing to change in your universe, right? With 10, 22, 25, there's that's all about change in some form or fashion, and it's all about endings, bringing new beginnings, partnership, and otherwise. So what are you allowing into your universe? The life card is synchronistic. I was just eating life cereal during. Now, okay. Here's a question for you. We're going to go into Mandela effect, right? And maybe we'll talk a little bit about Mandela effects just for fun today. I am 20. I am a 25/7. Wow. So Lindsay, today's your birthday, right? So today is Lindsay's birthday. So we don't know what year she's born. So you have to tell us that. But if you take the 10, so the first digit of your birth month, 1, and then the last digit of your birth year, what year were you born, and you add those two together, theoretically that's going to be your number. Like Michael Jordan was born in February, so he's 2, and then the last year he was born is a 3, right? So he was born in 73, I think. 60, I don't know, but he's 23, right? And generally, Charles Barkley did the same thing. Most famous sports people do that, and put their numbers like that. So yeah, so what is your number there? So yeah, it would be today's October, right? So you'd be a 1, and then the last digit of your birth year, whatever that is. I got this from GG333 Academy. So this isn't. He's if you don't know who he is, he's got an energy, and if you can go past the energy, he's smart as a whip as far as numbers go and Chinese astrology. So Lindsay's number is 13. So start using 13 in everything you do. If you ever get in sports, be 13. Be the 13th person. Use 13 in your universe. Mine is 73. I was the same year I was born, right? Because I'm born in July and then 73. So 7 and 3 anyways. So yeah, so mine is 73. If I was ever going to play sports, I'd be number 73. But so yeah, you're a 10. And literally, I mean, and there's no joke behind this. This is what Michael Jordan and some of the biggest players in sports history businesses utilize it too, but they're utilizing numbers with the M, like through 13. Right, like Marathon, McDonald's, M&M, Mars. So yeah, they're utilizing the 13, right? So but it all ties right. There you go. If you start to see that, I'm a 10-1. So yeah, so there we go. So Hershey's a 1-1. So she's 11 theoretically, which is amazing. So Hershey would be an 11. So yeah, so it's your first month, your first number from your birth month. So if you're like December, it'd be a 1, or July would be a 7. And then the last number of your birth year. You can put the two together, and if you utilize that number going forward, you build a business around it, whatever. Generally speaking, and this isn't from me, again, GG333 Academy. I give props where they're due. Yeah, and he pointed it out all the way around. Or you can use alphabetical as well. And it seems to be the number one number is 13, right? And 13's everywhere if you want to go into that, right? 12 apostles plus Jesus, 13. 13 everywhere. 12 jurors plus a judge, 13. We can go into that every which way but loose as well, right? There's a good movie. Every which way but loose. There you go. All right, guys. So, Josh, read the ISIS card for Ankh ritual. It's guidance for creating new life for. So we can do that. All right. Do you guys want to read the? All right. So, and Felicia, thank you. So Felicia's asking me to read the Ankh ritual from Songs in the Key of Life here by Stevie Wonder. So would you like to, with your, guys, this is an R show here. So with 11:11. So yeah. All right. So we're going to read Songs in the Key of Life here from ISIS here and see what we've got. Yeah, and of course, if you've never heard that album, it's probably one of the greatest albums ever made. But that's just a humble opinion. There it is. All right, the Ritual of the Ankh. Here we go, guys. All right, so we're going to read the Ritual of the Ankh, and that's from the Key of Life from Goddess Mother Isis. And so she's going to spinning the Ankh and the Key of Life, and of course, if you got the record, you could spin that too, right? I used to have the actual original Songs in the Key of Life, but I had a humongous record collection. I sold it all because it just got heavy, right? You ever carry records around in your universe? Oh my God, that's heavy. They were great. I even had you remember the Cheech and Chong album with the gigantic rolling? I had the rolling paper in it, right? Yeah, you remember that one, right? Earache my eye. That one, right? My mother used to tell me, that is cool. Right, that one. So yeah, but all right, so let's see what we've got here from Songs in the Key of Life from ISIS here. You will need paper and some colored pens or pencils. If you have them, if you have children, you have them. Allow yourself to choose whatever colors feel right for you and draw an Ankh, similar to the one pictured. There's an Ankh. And I could turn this into a short, maybe. So let's see here. So you need paper, colored pens, or pencils. Allow yourself to choose whatever colors feel right for you. Draw an Ankh similar to the one pictured, but large enough to fill at least a four page. An A4 page. I have no idea what an A4 page is. But, so draw a large enough Ankh for you. I don't know what an A4 page is, but that's what it says. You can draw a plain pattern, but leave enough space to write within the loop at the top of the Ankh. When the Ankh is colored to your liking, you can write whatever dreams or awareness you have of life that is seeking to be born through you, either in the words or pictures. Using the openness inside of the looped hook. So the openness inside of the looped hook up top here. At the top of the Ankh as your sacred frame. If you are not sure what is happening but have an idea of what you would like to give birth to, add that to your central image. What might be very detailed or very simple. What is most important is that there is a sense of love behind what you add at the top of the Ankh. The empty space within the loop at the top of the Ankh is a psychic container. For this ritual practice, it becomes the womb of Isis and will co-create with you unfoldment of your highest destiny. Not density, right? You are my highest density, Lorraine, right? What is in your heart is the seed of your highest destiny. The form of how it appears may change, but whatever it is that you love loves you, and it is seeking to come into life through your experiences in some way. This ritual deepens the consciousness connection between the forces that are seeking to be born through you and through your own awareness. Placing these forces within the womb of Isis in the Ankh brings physical stability and spiritual protection in those creations and will help them to be birthed with greater ease in the fullest form and in the most joy possible. If you wish to add uplifting pictures or drawings outside the inner circle, know that this will also be energized by the Ankh, but the strongest protection is within the loop. When you are finished with your task, you may like to place your picture in your journal or leave it in a sacred space where you can gaze at it after meditation or prayer, perhaps using the incantation below. And enjoy the divine support of the being born through you now. Incantation! I haven't said that in a minute. The incantation! of the Ankh. You can say this incantation to bring protection and blessings to any or any project, I can't speak, or endeavor, spiritual, material, or otherwise. Cross of life, protect me through darkest plight. Held within the Isis womb, new melody of my soul tune. Safely held in the loop unbroken, till it is time new life breaks open. Awesome. So yeah, I will do that. I don't have any colored crayons or pens or anything, but I'll do the best I can. I don't think guys it's going to care too much. But draw an Ankh and then write what you want inside the loop of the Ankh in the sacred belly of the womb, right? So give it birth. Write it inside the Ankh. Pretty simple stuff. Felicia, thank you. That's amazing. I appreciate it. My dad said he's reflecting on the day I was born, which is beautiful. I will keep that open. But yeah, so all you need to do is draw an Ankh. Draw it rather large. You can draw it in colors and then fill in what you are sacredly looking to birth inside the circle of the Ankh, and to make sure you can see that. So when you're doing your meditation afterwards, you can focus on that and be grateful that it's showing up in your loving, living universe. Felicia, thank you. Wow, that was so good. It made me cry. It will work, y'all. I'm not going to draw the Ankh now. Oh, I could. I'm terrible at drawing, but we'll draw an Ankh, right? So let's, today is Wednesday, so we will, and yeah, if you decide to do that, share it with us. If you want, you can send it to, you can post it on the community page if you actually do it. You don't have to post a name, well, it'll post you as doing it. If you want to post, you can show it on Discord too. And if you want to join the Discord, it's Mr. Floyd. Email me, and I have to change email at some point. And the handle. Mr. Floyd Channelings with an s@gmail.com. There's another Josh's Universe out there as well, but he doesn't have an apostrophe, and he only has like a handful of videos and like one view. So he viewed his own video. I don't even know if they're public or private. They got to be public because I saw them, but they only had one view. I felt bad. To the other Josh out there, much love to your universe as well. But favor. All right, so let's clear some energies. Today is Hump Day, right? Mike. They don't make it like that anymore. I haven't seen a commercial in like a decade. I literally haven't seen a TV commercial in a year, so I don't really know. Yeah, what did they say? You get bombarded with 10,000 advertisements a day. Suzette, we love you. Hi, Tootsie Roll. So yeah, you see, but I don't. I mean, you're right. But I don't. Well, no advertising at all, right? Except like a side of a bus or something. But yeah. All right. So from the ants, that's Hershey. What? What's awesome? Mine is tattooed on my. Oh, how awesome! All right, guys. So PLR, Robin. Good done. What's on the side of a bus? Sounds well. No, I'm just saying advertisements. I don't watch TV or anything, so I don't see any advertisements. We were talking. So yeah. So maybe on the side of a bus is where I could see like an advertisement, or something to that effect. Or if you end up in a restaurant, the TV's on, but I'm not watching it. And then if you just turn your head, there's an advertisement, right? But okay, so let's do no ads on my. Yeah, the buses out here all have ads. Most of them are for, awesomely enough, law firms. And the law firms out here have 3 different phone numbers. One is 333-3333. And the other one is 222-2222. And the other one is 444-4444. So when you see them driving around, it's not really terrible because it's like you see a whole bunch of 4s, right? So it's pretty awesome. Or a bunch of 3s or a bunch of 2s. So yeah, and I don't know how they got those numbers, but all these if you are injured in an accident, call the partners that'll help you at 222-2222, right? So, 303-222-2222. But yeah, no, that's all the law firms are Ramos Law. There's these giant law firms here, and there's Ramos Law is more of like immigration law, but they're all over the place, and I think their number's like 444-4444. So yeah, I'm not arguing. Even if you're not wanting it around, they're everywhere. So part of the season, I love spending so much time out in the country here. Awesome. 870-824-8675-3099, right? But I feel bad for Jenny, for the woman in California who actually had that number. She said the first day she got like 10,000 phone calls. I mean, literally, she'd hang up in a ring. She'd hang up, and eventually she had to pull her phone off the like disconnect her phone. Then she went to the phone company and get a new phone number But yeah, could you imagine that somebody comes out like you're sitting in your car, right, and you're driving around and like, new song from Tommy Tune here. You ready, guys? And Jenny, you're just listening, and it's like, holy shit, that's my phone number. I'd be like, what the heck? Can you imagine her shock as she's driving around listening, and her phone number is it's like, who got my phone number? I mean, she may not even realize what's going on for a minute there. The first moment you hear a song, it's like it's a new song, right? So you don't really understand. It's like, wait a minute. Like first time I heard Celebration, Cool in the Gang, right? Literally the first time. I remember where I was, believe it or not. And then like I'm like, what are they celebrating? What's the celebration? And it was like you're your celebration. But yeah, but I didn't realize that. And I was like literally looking for the celebration. What are they singing about that they're celebrating? I have no idea. Um, but yeah. All right, so let's clear some energies, guys. What are you looking to clear this week? Today's Wednesday. What have you carried through into your hump day and that you need to release? So for my end and yours, we're going to do just a quick minute of clearing. We've all done this before. Hopefully you're doing this on the daily, right? I do it all the time at work when, yeah, so we had this guy last night when the park and, so we parked in, I said, look, you cannot, we had nowhere handicap spots. I said, you cannot park. And so, but you can drop off, right? And then you can park below and come back and pick up after the show. You're not handicapped. You don't need accessibility, right? And so, no, he pulls into an EV spot in this giant SUV, just giant van, right? And then I go knock on it. You get it. So I go over and I'm staring at him and like, hello, you can't park here. And I had knocked on his window, just like, hello, you can't park here. He's like, he gets out of the car. This is at a fundamentalist Christian show. He gets out of the car and he's like, excuse me, don't you dare touch my car. I'm like, excuse me, you can't park here. He's like, boy, don't tell me what I can't do. And he's swinging his thing. I'm like, where's your light, brother? So yeah, we definitely need some clearing. And you do it on the spot, right? What was cool was he left. He finally left. And then the next car that came around the corner had a license plate of Raphael. So it was like, all right, answer received, right? When you see a license plate of Raphael, after somebody's like literally threatening to punch you because you literally just rapped on their window to tell them that they can't park their gas guzzling old school minivan in front of a EV parking spot unless they want a $300 ticket and get towed. There you go. Actually, it'd be more because they didn't have a handicap plate, nor did they have a handicap placard. So it would have been like a $600 ticket. You can get, you can get fined $300 just for parking in Denver. It's $300. The park in an EV spot without an EV. That's your fine. So yeah, Denver County, $300. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Wayne. So yeah, clearing karmic energies, right? So Archangel Raphael pulls up in his car, literally, and of course the license plates in Colorado are green on top of everything else, right? The writing's green. So it was amazing. It's like, calm down. Here we go. So so it was an instant release. Selenite for release. If I grab selenite, it's like grabbing a deadened energy. It's like all this energy rushes into the selenite, and I literally feel lighter. Selenite. That's why you keep selenite around. It takes all that excess energy that's in you and grounds it into the selenite, and it literally feels like I'm giving something, like I'm turning off my energy. I was like, here, have some energy. I don't want this, and I give it to the selenite, and I can literally feel it. So yeah, when I walk in my house, I grab selenite, and I keep selenite in my car too, for the same reason, right? If road rage, whatever. Not that I have road rage, but somebody starts raging on you, right? You just grab the selenite and like, I love you. It's all good. I'm clear, because it just dumps into the selenite. But so, for what are you clearing from your space though? Did your boss come by and yell at you about your TPS reports? I don't know, anything in your universe. Did maybe somebody cut you off at the grocery store? Either way, whatever happened to you has happened for you the past few days. We're going to go ahead and release from Sunday till Wednesday or today. And so take a moment, guys. Think back over the past few days. What energy do you need to release? What energy do you want to give to the greater source field? Hi there, blindly inspired Krista. We love you, Krista. And thank you for being here. And I want to apologize, not really apologize, but just say thank you, guys. I haven't been on much YouTube. I am working on reconstructing my 3D universe into some sort of livable fashion here, and putting down new foundations. And so I will be there as best as I can. But so if you see me, it's I'm grateful. But a lot of my space now is being redirected to pack, get rid of stuff, and redirecting my energies into working towards getting the flock out of Dodge in a respectable manner and seeing what's going on here. So we may even have a new job here. We don't know what's going on yet, but one step at a time, guys, to say the least here. But the steps are moving forward as I move. It's moving with me, right? And we're gonna put it all into the Ankh as well. And we're gonna draw a better one than the basic Ankh I drew here. But just to give me a reminder of what I need to do. But my cat Kizzy was licking my mini cherry Danish. Ooh, yummy. So what do you need to clear from your universe? We're going to take a quick second to do so. You can use the chalkboard method. You can write it down. Hershey, if you want to run out to the beach, you can probably put it in the sand. But whatever works for you guys and your loving, living universe, right? Once it snows, you can put it in the snow, too. That's always fun. All right, so take a moment to do so. This is a self-led exercise. We'll be back in like 30 seconds. So go ahead and clear some energies. You can use, like I said, a chalkboard. Just see it on a chalkboard and erase it, write it, break it, whatever works for you. All right, you can keep going. If there's anything that you need to clear, just keep doing so. And clear that energy. And of course, if anything comes up in your universe, now you're going to hear a burp from me. You may. There we go. Clearing energy. Pardon me. Excuse me. But literally, that's clearing energy, right? That's how my body works, right? I say nothing, but yeah. Thank you. But the stick man Angor. Yeah, it's not much of an Ankh, but yeah, I'm not much of a drawer, but I will get a big Ankh and trace it or something. But we will figure it out. No, we were doing what you missed blindly inspired. There's an exercise that we did with the card that we received from. I'll go rehash it real quick. The Key of Life, right? Songs in the Key of Life from Goddess Isis and Stevie Wonder. So yeah, with this, the exercise was to draw an Ankh, and you can do it with different colors, or if you don't have colors, then do what you got to do. But if you have colored pencils, they say to use it. So draw an Ankh and then write inside the Ankh what you are looking for. The sacredness of what you are looking for inside the Ankh, change you are looking for. And it'll help to ground that into the belly of Goddess Isis there. But, yeah, so let's see what we got here. We're going to do a channeling, guys. All right. And then we're going to work with the adventuring as well. Here we go. Goddess Mother Isis here. You have been using my Ankh, have you not? Grateful that all of you are here as we channel through Josh Fayu in this dawning. Mother Isis is asking Fayu to help heal the mother wound by allowing yourself to learn to create. You have read my Key of Life, and you are in understanding then of what you put into the belly of the Ankh, into the sacred womb you are giving birth to. And that's what we are asking of you today, right? To give birth to something new. To stand in the sacredness of the Ankh, in the belly of the Ankh, and create Ya Universe anew. Mother Isis is asking of you, what are you looking to create, and what have you been putting off in your universe? What are you looking to bring forth, as that's all that you are doing in your universe, whether you are seeing this or not? Mother Isis is asking for you to have larger eyes, larger senses, and step forward in what you are seeing, because you are the only one who is creating your universe. If you are not seeing that the energies that you are creating, you are utilizing, you are pushing out, sending the womb that you are standing in, is creating your universe. Is that womb full of trauma? Is that womb full of doubt and anger, frustration, or lack? It's going to be hard to create your universe. We are asking for you to clear those wounds, clear those thoughts, and clear those traumas. Stand firm in what you believe, and stand firm with Mother Isis in the healing that you all deserve. The two go together. Your creation of your universe and your healing are equally tied as the one. It is your job to give a sacred rebirth when you are ready for yourself in your universe. It is your job to to give rebirth to yourself every day. Mother Isis is asking for you to see yourself in a higher light. Are you standing and seeing yourself as a wounded warrior? Are you seeing yourself as your Chiron, so to speak? Or are you seeing yourself as a light, as a beacon? As Victor would say, maybe even a beacon of hope, a beacon of love. Where are you seeing yourself in your frame? And what are you presenting to your universe? You are the only one who can present your universe to others, right? Everybody has to interpret what you are doing. We are understanding your universe by what you are presenting, right? And how are you presenting yourself? Isis is asking you to see a larger picture today. Who are you? Are you your traumas, and are you presenting those? Are you your doubts? And is that what you are putting in your womb today, in the belly of the Isis Ankh? What are you putting in the Ankh, and what are you wearing in your Ankh, or carrying with you throughout your day? Mother Isis is asking you to become conscious of that. Mother Isis is asking you to see what you are not seeing, and to realize that you have the choice to put in your Ankh whatever you choose. It can be love. It can be peace. It can be a new business. Or it can be your doubts, your anger, frustrations, and hatred. It is up to you what you choose to nurture in the belly of the Ankh. But if you want to stand in the old frame, if you want to be the old energy, you will not put that in your Ankh. You will not carry that energy with you. What you present to your universe is the mirror of what you would put in your Ankh. You have choices in your universe. Do you think before you speak? Do you feel yourself before you speak? Do you see the energies that are light in front of you before you step forward? Or do you go blindly? Do you speak karmically? And do you feel helpless, meandering through the dark? Isis is asking you to allow the light to illuminate in your womb, to stand forward in your frame, and to see that you are creating the bigger picture. You are the karmic or loving or balanced energies that you are looking for. We've talked about balance in the cards you have seen here. So from your, the only one that lit up right. So from your universe, can you find that balance? And we work with the womb of Isis, right? The Ankh. But do not put imbalance into the Ankh unless you are looking to find imbalance in your universe. And as you step forward and frame out your day, just like you would frame it out with the Ankh and the womb, what are you carrying? What are you allowing to carry in your belly today, right? The belly of Isis, the Ankh, the womb. What are you putting in that frame? Stand strong. Stand in love. Find your balance. But what are you doing? Are you allowing for the imbalance? Are you standing in the imbalance then? Instead of looking for the balance, a lot of us will stand in the trauma, in the brokenness of who we think we are, right? When that is all conflated because nothing has ever happened to you because you are not your body. You are the source love that is sitting inside of it. The body is just a mere vessel so you can pick up an adventuring crystal or pick up a balance card, right? But what you are seeing is that you may not be in balance. So what tightrope are you walking in your universe? What beam are you trying to get across, right? And are you finding yourself in balance and falling over into the mat? The question is only up to you. So what are you putting into your Ankh when you write it out? What are you drawing? What are you seeing, drawing into your womb, right? What do you want to create? A lot of us don't understand what we are doing, and we are creating universes that we do not want. We are creating more pain. We are creating more suffering and more lack. We are creating more division for ourselves, and we are creating more walled-off spaces, right? Are you doing so? Are you living in a karmic way, right? Are you feeling darker energies? It is okay if you are feeling it, but are you allowing those energies to become who you are? There is a difference between conflating energies of what you feel and who you are. A lot of us will feel crappy, right? So then we are crappy today, right? No, you are not. You are feeling crappy energies, but you are not crappy. You are source love, right? You may be feeling lack or loneliness, but you are not either of those. Those are just emotions. Those are spaces in time, right? But you are not there. You are all space and all time. It's your choice to put positive or negative into your Ankh. The exercise is what you want to create in your universe. So what do you want to create? Many of us do not even know. That is okay. Do not put specifics. Then put in, I want to create love. I want to create money. There's nothing wrong with that. Why? Because if you have no money, you will starve, right? Not live on that planet. You are not in India where everybody will feed you, right? Are you in understanding? If you are in the Americas, then it is your job to feed thyself. You are placed in a space where you are supposed to take care of yourself, right? Are you living in a commune? None of you are. Are you all living alone, generally, in your universes, right? So you have these skills to take care of your universe. You'll have these skills to live your life. You'll have these skills to step forward and feed yourself, right? Nobody here who has no food whatsoever, right? Nobody here who does not have clothing on their back, right? Nobody here who does not, at least at the moment, have some form of roof over their head, right? So what we are saying is that you are creating. You are already creating. It's all based on your vibration. So see yourself in a higher vibration and you can create better. What you see in front of your universe is based on the vibration, what you feel you are allowed to have. What are you allowing to have in your universe? Mother Isis doesn't want to see you allowing anything. She wants you to see you accepting all, stepping forward in the love that you are, stepping forward in the abundance that you are, and releasing the fact that you see limitations in your universe. So for yourself today, as you draw out your Ankh, as you stand strong in your frame, are you filling the Ankh with things that are going to fill your universe with love? Are you filling your Ankh with things that are going to bring your universe into balance? Are you filling your Ankh with things that put love into action? Choose wisely and see yourself in a new light. Mother Isis loves you. We love all of you. It hurts Mother Isis to see all of you when you are suffering, because the suffering is created by yourself. The suffering is only allowed within yourself, by yourself, to yourself, for yourself. Nobody else can create suffering for you. If you allow their energies to create the conditions of suffering, then you are stepping out of your energetic frame. If you allow somebody's energies to create the conditions of suffering for you, to you, right? Then you are not standing in your frame as who you are as source love. And you are what? Most likely, way out of balance. Begin to see the bigger picture. Somebody is offending you, frustrating you, or otherwise. Look to yourself, not to them, to see why you are frustrated. Anybody should generally be able to say anything, and you can just dance around in love, right? Now, if somebody is threatening you or otherwise, no. But what we are getting at is your reaction is based on your energetics. So if somebody is causing energetics causing you to react, then you need to look inside yourself, not what they are saying. Why are you allowing that trigger? That is what we are getting at. You are creating all of this. And if you can see the bigger picture, what are you really feeling in your Ankh? Is it your fears? Is it your karmic energies? Is it your feeling of lack or distrust or hatred or resentments that you may still carry? Which resentments will kill you? Are you seeing all of this? You have the choices in your universe to release your resentments, to stand strong in love and release all that fear, realizing if you look back that you are here right now, that everything that has ever happened to you and never generally will, you will survive, right? There's nothing in your universe that has knocked you over yet, right? Because you are here. Nothing in your universe that has destroyed you. Why? Because you are here. There's nothing that has ever happened for you, not to you, to take you completely out of frame and leave you lost for good, right? None of you have turned crazy. None of you have lost your ever-loving minds, right? Because you are all here. So that's what we are getting at. Stay in the frame. See what energies you are pulling, ginning up out of yourself, right? And allow for yourself to see better. Stand in that frame. Mother Isis is here for you. Fill the Ankh with love. Fill the Ankh with all the awesomeness you choose. Or fill it with despair. Fill it with your unfulfilled desires and all of the hatred in your heart, right? You can do that. Mother Isis would wish better for you. You have a choice as you stand at your precipice, right? Create love. Find that balance. And choose wisely. Releasing transmission. Oh boy. Energy. It's always fun, right? So thank you, Mother Isis. There. What are you putting in your... Pardon me. I gotta ground this. Hang on. There we go. All right. So what is Mother Isis putting in your... What are you putting in Mother Isis's Ankh? In your Ankh, right? In your womb. What are you wanting to give birth to? Are you wanting to give birth to old energy, to anger, frustration, and fear? Are you wanting to give birth to peace, love, and joy? Find your balance by choosing wisely. There we go. And of course, always see yourself in a new light. There we go, guys. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Isis, as well. Yeah, thank you. All right, maybe lost my mind, but still here at 54. That's the whole point. We may have gone, and I know at some points I literally did lose my mind, right? But we found it. It's back, but we're here. We've made it through everything. There's nothing you haven't survived because you're here, right? That's the point, guys. You get to choose, and it's all up what you choose. Felicia, love you. Thank you. All right, so let's work with the adventuring. And what are we trying to create? An adventure, right? Our life should be what? An adventure. Nobody's, my life used to be just this table and me, right? And I'd sit here. I know before I ever did YouTube, I probably watched YouTube 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. So yeah, choose, and it keeps coming up in my universe. Choose those choose your own adventure books, right? If you want to go to the boat, turn to page 37. If you want to go and take the bus, turn to page 23, right? We've all done the choose your own adventure books, and that's what your life's about. So choose your adventure. Today I'm going to adventure. I'm going to a all Japanese store. It's like the size of like a mini Kmart, and it's apparently everything's Japanese. So check it out. It's like it got a big write up in the paper. I have no idea, but so we can do that, and I don't know what else, but outside of like cleaning stuff up in my apartment, as we do every day now, and getting rid of stuff or whatnot, Goodwill, and whatnot. But so what are you choosing? Love you guys. All right, so let's work with the adventuring, because adventuring, right? But I like to say adventuring. Adventuring. What do you adventure? Let's look for some excitement. I keep this adventuring, which is also about bringing in financial abundance, right? I keep this in the southeast corner of my apartment there, and the money right in the kitchen, right? So I'm whipping, and it's in the southeast corner is in my kitchen, so I'm whipping up money, right? And it actually has been slowly but surely here. All right, so we're going to work with the adventuring, and of course, only works with your permissiones, right? So with your permission, your energy works just like anything else through the internet as well. So here we go, guys. And what we're going to do, as we've been doing this differently, is before we get into it, I'm kind of getting this as a download here. So close your eyes for a moment, please. This is going to be a little different. So close your eyes. See yourself breaking free of whatever's holding you back. See yourself having this grand adventure, breaking free. What we're going to do is the shackles that bind us, right? There's things that bind us emotionally. We shackle ourselves through energy all the time. We shackle ourselves through our beliefs, our small thinking, right? So we're going to break through those shackles, and we're going to use the adventuring today to cut the shackles that are holding us down. So the shackles could be in our root chakra, your sacral chakra. Those shackles could be sacred, not literal shackles, but unseen sacred shackles that you put around yourself, right? That we do all the time. So where are you holding yourself down in your universe? We're going to pick the lock of those shackles and release them today with the aventurine. We're also going to release any crusty energies from our sacral and root chakras that block energies of adventure in our universe. And we're going to poke holes into our aura, to our energetic field, to allow adventure to come in, right? We're going to clear off all that dusty, stale energy of sitting at home, doing nothing, spinning our universes, having boring days, and we're going to bring in the light of adventure, however that is for you. All right. So again, energy works with your permission through the internet like anything else, and with your permission. Otherwise, you can put the phone down, close your laptop lid, or skip the Maloo out of the room, my darling. That's up to you. But here we go, guys, with your permission. And there's no music, but you'll hear what we're going to be doing here. So as we move the adventurine around, we're reaching into the root and sacral chakras and clearing all the stale energy that's keeping us at home. All that crusty energy. Wake up in the morning, you got crusty energy around your eyes or your nose at times, right? We've all had that crust, right? Well, we developed the crust on our root and sacral chakras just as well. So imagine as we clear the crust off of our root and sacral chakras with the aventurine this dawning, and we shake it all off, and we clear it all off, and we push it all down, and we take those crusty boogers off of our sacral and root chakras there to clear it up this dawning. Poke in. And of course, any blocks that we have towards adventure, we're going to pull out as well. And we're also going to do some scrubbing of the aura. Oh, what is this? How many of you have sat at home for years? We're getting rid of that. Exactly, the bells had it. They're hanging right there. Matter of fact, this is a good idea. Here we go. As we remove laziness from our universe, you bang the bells. As we remove unwillingness, we're going to use the bells. As we remove unwillingness, we ring the bells. As we remove apathy, we ring the bells. As we remove stuck energies of that we've been repeating day in and day out, we ring the bells. As we don't remove energies of unallowance, right? How many of us don't allow ourselves to have an adventure, right? We don't feel worthy. Worthiness, there we go. We release worthiness. We release procrastination in our universe. Fear of getting out and having an adventure. We release the fear. The biggest thing we release is ourselves. Hard to do this one-handed. As we release these energies, we choose not to hold on to those energies anymore. We choose to allow those energies to flow through us. We are allowed to feel anything, but we choose not to hold on to the energies of lack, distrust, fear, unworthiness, procrastination. We see ourselves as the adventure we are looking for as we start scrubbing the aura of all the darkness that we've had inside ourselves. All that darkness that doesn't allow the light to come in, doesn't allow for the adventure to happen. We scrub that out of the aura today and stand strong in a freer frame. Remove blocks What are blocking us today? What's standing in your way? We remove ourselves from our own way. This is kind of hard to do. There we go. And we remove negativity. That's the biggest thing. How many of you are seeing your universe in a positive manner? We bring in the energies of adventure. Our lives are an adventure if we see it that way. We bring in the energies of growth, of light, of joy. We allow the adventuring today as we scrape off all the crusties from our root and sacral chakras that make us think that we're not worthy of an adventure, right? So from your end, see yourselves as the adventure you've been looking for. See yourselves in that highest light today. See your aura cleansed. Allow it. It's not hard. It's how you visualize, how you see and what you feel. So feel that cleansing in your aura today. And get out there. Step outside. Find an adventure. Be it running through the woods. Be it going to a store with all this weird Japanese stuff. I don't know. Or be it going back to Rocky Mountain National Park, which is always a possibility. Whatever it is in your universe and in mine, may it be amazing. You are the adventure that you've been looking for. You are your own Choose Adventure book. A lot of us just get stuck at page 1. All right, let's seal this up and we'll close out for today, guys. Ooh. Pulling out blocks. All right, so let's seal this up hermetically. And put forth tomorrow. Tell us what you put in your Ankh. I'll tell you what I put in mine. All right, guys, let's close this out with a group hug, guys. I love you all. I love the adventure. I'm usually running through the woods. That's not my problem. I just can't stand cleaning out my attic and basement. But the adventure about cleaning out the attic and the basement is what you find, right? You never know what you'll find in the attic or the basement. But we got PG here. Procrastination isn't that bad, haha. I'ma be the devil's advocate. Often you're listening to yourself over outside noise. Boop. That is actually true. If you're not choosing to do something, there may be a reason. Sometimes your body doesn't even know it and it all works out. This is absolutely true. I run my horse through the woods. It's scary and exciting at the same time. Ooh, awesome. I pulled cards yesterday and my current frame came up. Leap of faith. It's time to embrace your power. Interret the fool. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Shelley. And Neil, thank you. You're all amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so let's close this out, guys. We'll close this out with a group hug as we do every dawning. All right, so left arm up to the person to your left and right arm up to the person to your right. As we take our love, our heart chakra, we're going to spin it around like the Large Hadron Collider, right? Multiple multiple atoms that turn into one, right? So we're going to spin faster and faster as my heart, your heart, PLR's heart, Lottie B's heart, everybody's heart spins. Lottie, good dawning. That's all right. We're grateful you're here, but you definitely may want to rewind. It's been a different kind of show, and they're all kind of getting different. They're grounding in a different way, and I'm really, really grateful. Thank you, Mother Isis, beyond all words. Lottie, love you. And so yeah, as we spin around faster and faster, our hearts all become one. So my heart, your heart, and Lottie's heart, PLR's heart, all of our hearts turn. Millie's heart, Bonnie's heart, turn in. Victor's heart, turn into one. And Hershey's heart, Henny's heart, turn into one big heart, right? And the heart spin faster and faster. As that heart goes, we feel each and everybody's heart as it spins through us. And we feel the love from each and everybody here in the circle. And we take that love that we are feeling from each and every one of us as we spin faster and faster. Just like the Large Hadron Collider, we connect it, and like a reverse tornado, chink, up to the greater source field. And we see everybody in the greater source field in love and peace. And we see everybody here in love and peace as well. And we see ourselves today filling the Ankh with joy, filling the Ankh with everything that we want in our universe. We see everybody out there today filling the Ankh or their cup, nothing else, with joy, peace, and what they are choosing to bring their universe forward, not backwards in space and time, right? We see each and every one of us here stepping forward in adventure today, however that works for each and every one of you. We see you stepping forth in the highest loving light, the most balanced loving light that you can find inside yourself. And we see, as you write out those arcs, what your universe wants to be and what you really want from yourselves and your highest self. We see everybody in the greater source field stepping forth in their highest loving self, realizing that they are the ones that are choosing the centered energies. They are the ones that are choosing the energies to fill up the womb of themselves. They are the ones that are choosing or not choosing their own personal healing, walking around in either a traumatized womb or in a womb that is giving them love, supporting their universe, and seeing them move forward. We see each and every one here and in the greater source field stepping forward, hopefully, and choosing that love, choosing the highest energy, and choosing to stand strong in themselves as source, in the energy that they are, in the womb of Isis, creating the most amazing, adventurous universe possible, one step at a time, realizing that anything that is not pushing them forward is energy that can be and easily shall be released. We see ourselves in the highest light. We see love, compassion, and balance for all. We stand strong in that frame, and we carry that today. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no X's or O's in her sky, and of course no forever chemicals or plastics on her soil or waters. And we see each and every one of us as a shepherd to Mother Gaia. We take our love, that reverse tornado that we've connected to the greater source field, and we release it like a giant balloon, like a giant helium balloon, into the greater source field. And as our love floats up, it dissipates and spreads out throughout the entire source field. And with that, our love merges with the love of everyone else, as we are all just one love to begin with. And with that, we see everybody in the highest amazing light today. And close this out with the hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be. Whew. Wah. We. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Lindsay. Happy, happy, happy birthday. We love you. We love you. You co-created this great live stream. Thank you. Lindsay, may your day be as... we're going to do an invocation for Lindsay's birthday. Hang on. Saint Germain wants to come and wish you a happy birthday, Lindsay. We understand your universe has not been the greatest. As far as things going on between your family and whatnot, and sometimes your situations have been up and down, but you are here. You are balanced, and you are finding yourself in love and light, and we see our universe. And may your soul return bring more abundance. Allow it for yourself. Bring more joy. Please allow it for yourself. Bring more peace. Please allow it for yourself and bring more happiness to your frame. We see everything resolved in Lindsay's universe over this solar return, and we see her finding a place in her life, a place in the greater source field, in a place where she can lay her head in calm, a place where she can lay her head in peace, in a place where she can lay her head in security. We wish nothing but awesomeness for you, Lindsay, in your current year. And Saint Germain and family love you. Love your courage and love your energies. May the day be as awesome as you are, Lindsay, and may you realize that you are the highest light you have been looking for in your rebirth this year. We love you, Lindsay, all of us here who channel through Josh, and want you to understand you are what you are looking for. You are the highest light you are looking for. May your birthday step you into that frame, and may you see the love that has surrounded you today. Happy birthday. All right, so there we go, Lindsay. From the family. Garnet. Bonnie Binsky, yes, incarnating the magical garden into the 21st century. Ooh, that's awesome. All right, guys. Lindsay, we love you. Thank you. And, yeah. Stay awesome, guys. Have a day as amazing as you are. And remember, everything you do, create something, whether you want to create it or not. You just got to realize what you're doing. Lindsay, love you. Stay awesome, guys, and have a day as amazing as you are. We'll see you all in the next. And we'll see your Ankhs tomorrow. I'm gonna write up my Ankh later today and see what we put in there. Love you guys. Friday, Saturday we're gonna have Friday Chloe, Saturday Angela. So there we go, guys. Love you guys. Linda. Hi, Peaches. Love you. Christine. There we go.